What's up guys, I'm back and today I'm going to be talking about this new leak that we've got right here. So I'm just going to get straight into the video now and I'm going to basically talk about this leak that we got presented with yesterday, which was the 10th of May. And basically, Jinx Club, Pokeserena, tweeted out, Kanto 100 years later. That sounds so wild, so it makes sense that it has new Pokemon, maybe new starters then. Basically, the link that this goes to is a leak by the leaker Puke, who leaked about Sri Lanka and all that thing earlier. I talked about it in another video. If you guys want to go check that out, that'll be in the description down below. And basically, it takes us to this link, and on here is a load of information that basically says hundreds of years ago, this submerged town gave birth to one of the most famous trainers of all time. His name was Pallet Town. We've got a little picture here, and we've got a flying snake by the looks of it, and an underwater snake by the looks of it. We've got a mountain, and we've got an animation of a town sinking. And there's a gym there, which is really weird, which I find a bit strange. Pallet Town didn't have a gym in, in Generation 1 or Generation 3 when Fire Red Leaf Green came out. But in this picture here, we've obviously got a gym, which is really weird. Now, the funny thing is about this is that it says hundreds of years ago. So it's almost saying that now it's hundreds of years on. So why is everything changing? And someone said here, Pokemon Origin Red and Orange and Blue. I don't know if I agree with this title that someone's basically put on, but I do agree with the idea that if it was actually genuine, which we don't know yet, but if it is genuine, it could be that we do get an origin change and the story reboots and we start off in Pallet Town again, but this time it's 100 years on. It's quite interesting because it's talking about the town being submerged now and how it wasn't before, but I don't really get how this can go anywhere, because we'd almost have to have like a whole story change and the region would almost have to sink, or something would have to change about it all. And I feel like it's not, something they can easily do unless they really have a good storyline to it. And if we don't have that storyline, I feel like we're going to definitely miss out on that. And another thing that basically stemmed from this is this picture here. And this person found this in their playthrough at the Aether Foundation before the Nihilego fight. Right here it says, imagine using the same Pokemon in your boxes in battle again after 100 years. And it says in this one, battling again after hundreds of years, it's like a time machine, isn't it? Now this is really interesting because this refers to the 100 years since Pallet Town was a thing and Red left Pallet Town. I just think it's interesting how they've hinted to it in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and how it could almost be that we're basically getting a reboot of the series in a new way. I think it's interesting how in previous games like X and Y, they've hidden things and facts about Sun and Moon that we didn't know about until we've actually got those games. And like this person said, Game Freak is sneaky. I do agree with that fact for one. One thing we could take from it is that Game Freak does hide stuff in games. And I think that's a really interesting point to make, because we might not necessarily know we're going to get something, but we do know that they're actually hinting at a future thing. And when we get it, we will know what it is. That's all I have time for today, guys, with this leak. That's really, everything I've got to say about it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear what you think and any thoughts that you might have about it. And yeah, that's about everything. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll be around again tomorrow for another one. See you soon.